Hello and welcome to the pre-market analysis on Wednesday, September 22nd. So what is moving the market today? First of all, we do have some kind of deal on the Evergrande situation in China. As I was expecting, as I mentioned in one of my videos yesterday, I was expecting China not to completely let this whole thing slip away because it was, going to be a major risk for, downside of the economy. So today we had some news around Evergrande finally meeting some kind of agreement with the local debt holders. So it's gonna finally pay some coupons or some interest on the debt they owe on the huge 300 billion tap, but to Chinese investors for the moment. So it relieves a lot of contagion fears that we saw having an impact in weighing down the market since Monday. That's why we can see here US 30, which is the Dow Jones, futures up almost 200 points. Same thing for the S&P 500 up almost 0.52%. The main concern here will be on the economic side of things about the Fed meeting. Finally, concluding the meeting that started yesterday, which is a two-day meeting, and they will give the monetary policy indications for what is going to be happening or what we can expect to see in the next coming months. Some of the investors, or we have some side of the market thinking that they're actually going to announce a timeline on exactly when can that tapering be expected, when can they stop injecting and stimulating money into the economy, and that's going to come out around 2 p.m. 1 p.m. Central Time today. This is what you can see, FOMC, the whole Fed interest rate decision. So that is one of the major market mover we can expect today. And we also have on the commodity side of things, we do have the crude oil inventories that are actually affecting the oil market. So for the 7th straight week, we're experiencing a draw, meaning it's actually more supply, less supply than demand, and definitely pushing the price of oil higher. We can see here on the commodities that crude oil on the West Texas index, it's up 1.48%. This is definitely a very good thing for oil moving forward because it confirms the whole supply crunch that has been observed for the last several months on that market. Based on how the dollar is gonna be moving today, we can expect to see because usually when the dollar index is lower and the oil market is strong, then you can expect higher prices on oil stocks. But if the dollar index is also strong, that can be a little bit tame. But again, depending on what is expected to be announced by the Fed, you can see definitely strong volatility there. So I will definitely advice, if you want to day trade or swing trade or take some positions today, definitely look at some oilers, not maybe the main B caps like BP, Shell, or Exxon, Chevron, because those are not as volatile, even though we see crude oil really high today. So look for small caps. I can make a standalone videos on that later on today, but this is definitely where I'm putting my money today. Now, on the pre-market movers, on the stocks side of things, these are what we are seeing now in terms of big changes and volume. So Marine Software Inc. up 88%, and then we have Athlon Predictive Oncology on the pharmaceutical side of things, Rewalk Robotics, if you want to short this, Lucid Group continuing seems like the ride on the uptrend is still moving forward, so definitely something to put on your watch list today. This will wrap up this pre-market analysis for today. As always, it's not because we have a pre-market session green that is going to transpire necessarily into a green session when we have the opening bell. So trade carefully and speak to you soon. Bye.